Hey, what's going on, guys? Dottz here, and today I'm bringing you the next episode in my Black Desert account progression series. This is going to be episode 2. We are going to be talking about where I am at the beginning of August 2022. And looking at my video from last month, we made some very big gains on the account, and I'm very excited to show you guys what I have been up to and what I have done, as well as talk about my future plans. So last month in that video, we were at 270 AP, 262 Awakened AP, and 309 DP. And as you can see, we have increased all of those numbers, gaining about 15 Awakened AP. We have also gotten 3 regular AP, and we've gained 7 DP. And those came in a couple of different forms. The first one is that we did get our second earring to Tet. This was the last accessory that I needed to get to Tet. When I made my previous video, I did have a regular Caposha earring here, and I did get my second Tungrad, which is super hype. Now, I do get asked a lot, Dottz, why do you go Tungrad earrings? This is one of my, I guess, controversial BDO takes, but I personally think that Tet Tungrads are really good. I think at the, gear point that I'm at, a distortion earring is going to be really detrimental to your character. It's going to hit your defense pretty hard, and that's not something I particularly want to do. And then on the flip side, the Narc Ear accessories, while good at pen, I don't think are as good for Tet, because at this point you really need AP. You don't need the flat DP as much, and so Tungrads are a way to just get flat AP upgrades from your Caposha earrings without negatively impacting your defense. Now, obviously, come pen, I will not be getting these. I will be getting something else, but I feel like Tet Tungrads are a really good stopgap before you eventually go and get your pen accessories, which is why I am running them, and I personally have enjoyed them a lot. Now, the second major upgrade we have done to our account is we got our Red Nose 2 pen, which is super exciting. So now that I finally have this at pen, I'm now going to start, stockpiling, saving up all my Khafra so that we can invest all of our Khafra stones into the Red Nose chest so that we can start working on the Fallen God. Now, the reason we went with Red Nose and not with Dim Tree is because you need way less Khafras in order to actually turn it into Fallen God, which does save you some nice money in the long run. Now, the other big upgrade that we did is we got the Duo God Eye Guard Brace. I did successfully tap a Tet Awakened Guard Brace or a Black Star that I did then turn into God Eye, which I then upgraded to Duo, and I do have a guide on how to do that on my YouTube channel. But one of the big things that I've been asked about on my stream is, Dottz, why did you go with the Awakening Weapon God Eye? You're an Awakened Striker. Why did you not go with it on your main hand and go with the Dandelion? So, if you've watched the first episode of my account progression, I was playing a Succession Nova for a really long time when I first came back. So my original plan was to do Zarka on the main hand and do the Black Star or God Eye on the Awaken, so that I would be able to still Khafras the Zarka for brackets while having the extra monster damage from the God Eye or Black Star on the Awakening weapon. Well, I then decided to re-roll to Striker and play Awakening, and I already had the Zarka at pen through the Jatina system, so I can't sell it. So that kind of put me in a really awkward spot. I didn't want to get the Dandelion weapon because I would have had to wait a while to actually get it, just kind of where I was at in my Jatina quests. And I already had, a Black Star, so I was like, you know what? Let me enhance the Black Star, see what happens. It's going to give me some really good gains, and it will let me grind faster to make more money faster. And so I did decide to do that for my Awakened weapon, which has put me at a really nice AP level. Now, my plan actually right now is I'm probably just kind of with the way that things have happened with my weapons and, the rerolls and stuff, I'm probably going to end up doing like double Black Star or double God Eye. So basically my plan right now is I'm going to be doing like the weekly Jatina quest to get the crystals to get my pen Griffin's helmet. And while I'm doing that, I am going to be farming up for my Vel's Heart, because Vel's Heart plus my final week of Barrier of Infestation, which I have next week from the time of recording this video. Once I do that final week plus get Vel's, it'll put me at the 281 Awakened AP bracket, which is an extremely good bracket to chill at. So Vel's plus that AP is going to be huge for me. And so once I get that, I'm then going to basically kind of really focus on my defense. So we're going to be working on, again, getting that Griffins to pen through the Jatina system. And then I'm going to raw purchase a pen Libers as well as pen Muskins. So those are kind of like my immediate plans. But before I go into starting to think about and worry about pen accessories, I'm actually going to then buy another Tet Black Star for the main hand to turn it into Duo God Eye. So that'll basically be double God Eye as well as Kudum for my Vambrace. So that'll give me really, really strong PvE. Yeah, sure, it'll sacrifice some PvP performance a little bit, but I think with the extra grinding capability and the extra grinding speed, it's just going to allow me to get more money faster, get to my pen accessories faster, get to the Coffers levels faster. I just think it's going to be really beneficial for me. And plus, especially since, you know, I am a striker and strikers and mystics are like one of the few classes left that actually go evasion, it'll allow me to focus my Kafras on my Muskins and my Libers for just, you know, evasion and gaining that, as well as the Griffins for Labreska and, of course, the Red Nose for Fallen God. So that's pretty much my plan for right now. I can go through everything with what I have. I will obviously be upgrading my crystals in the future as well as I kind of get slightly better gear, but for right now I'm pretty happy with what I'm running. So we have Bond Crystal Harphias in the helmet. We have Juan Glorious Crystal of Honor Special Evasion in the chest. I have the Bond Vipers in my Lieber's gloves, and then I have Han Hooms in my Muskin shoes, as well as the second pair of Han Hooms in my Kudum Vambrace, and then I obviously have Elcars in my Zarka. I'm running 2 Tungrad earrings at Tet, 1 Pen Caposha ring, and 1 Tet ring of the Crescent Guardian. This is guaranteed Tet. We have the Pen Caposha necklace with the Moonlight Cup. Definitely get this if you don't have it yet. It's a very cheap cup that you can get off of the marketplace that gives you some extra HP. And then I also right now have a Tet Bacillus belt, but what I plan on doing is taking a Mystic through the current season, the Awakened Dracania season, get the Pen Caposha belt at the end of the season, and then I'm going to sell this belt off for the money, and so that'll give me some nice monetary recuperation that I can then funnel into other things. Right now for PvE, I am running 2 Marsh's Artifact, extra AP against monsters, and then all Rage Lightstone. Saves me a little bit of money on having to buy the Iridescent Lightstone, and, you know, I get some really nice AP bonuses out of it for very, very little money. And then my PvP artifacts, if I was to ever, obviously, you know, be doing open world PvP, I do run 2 all evasion artifacts, and then I do run a Iron Wall, a Heart, and then the Waves, and right now I have Boulder in there. The set bonus that this gives you ends up giving you a lot of HP, a lot of evasion, a good bit of DR, and then it does obviously give you extra knockdown and bound resistance, which I would like to turn this into, I believe it's called Disrupt, which is the one that gives you special evasion percent chance, but really effing expensive right now. I have other stuff that takes higher priority, so I just picked a different CC resistance and then just shoved it in here instead as like a temporary stopgap until I have the money to, you know, I'm at a place that I can spend that extra money on just like a Lightstone, if that makes sense. But I think that pretty much covers everything that's going on with the accounts. Right now, I guess, where am I grinding? I am grinding right now with my Agris at Centaurs. It's just an amazing spot to grind with Agris, so I have just been grinding there. And then when I'm non-Agris grinding, I will probably be doing Elvia Swamp Nagas. I really like Nagas a lot more than Fogans. It's been much more enjoyable, I like the more tower style of gameplay. I was grinding at Star's End during the drop event, but now that that is over, I am going to be doing my non-Agris grinding over at Elvia Swamp Nagas. But yeah, I think that pretty much kind of covers what I've been up to and where the account is. Oh my god, how did I forget this? I got my Infinite Potion. How did I forget one of the biggest achievements of this entire process? I got my Infinite HP Potion finally after so much effing time grinding this stupid thing. I finally have it, and so I do no longer need to grind for this freaking thing anymore, which I'm so happy about. And then the other thing that people have been asking me about is Dottz, MP Potion when? You know, no plans for it right now. I'm probably going to wait until like I make some serious account progress, like maybe before I go into my pen accessories I'll start hitting the mana potion, but right now I'm just trying to grind out cold hard cash to actually make gains in the gear department, and so far I feel like it's been working really well for me over the past month. So guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy the account progression video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you like this series, please smack a like on it and subscribe for more videos like this, as well as other BDO beginner guides. So appreciate y'all stopping by. Thank you very much. As always, I'm Dottz Gaming, and I'll see you all in the next video.